This is a presentation of our eZPublish extension called OpenMagazine. The print publishing industry is not doing too well. We will concentrate on companies that print magazines here. The sources of revenues are sales and advertising. Sales are dropping and the advertising doesn't pay as much as it used to. Why is that? Well, my friends, we live in times of weak economy and we are witnessing a shift to the digital world both by customers and the advertising industry. There's little we can do about the weak economy and it will be quite hard to stop the digital shift. Because it's just happening. I mean, smartphones and tablets are everywhere. And sales numbers are impressive. Percentage of browsing through mobile is even more impressive in terms of growth. But I think we should be interested in what people actually do with their mobile devices, and especially with tablets, since a magazine is more likely to be read on a tablet. These numbers here tell us that people owning a tablet are willing to spend money to read digital magazines. So what can a company that print magazines do? They can do two things. Cut costs, optimizing their workflow to avoid work that is still done by hand. And go digital. To do that, they need some smart people who know their way around technology and possibly a CMS with multi-channel capabilities. Does that sound familiar to you? Now, let me introduce you to Philip. He is a designer and he works at Fake Magazine. Look at how happy he is. Using Adobe InDesign, he creates the layout for the magazine sections. He works on space occupation for contents provided by editors. He also inputs those contents into InDesign. But when he thinks he's done, he is not. Some changes come along from the editors in a Word document, so he needs to do some copy and paste. But then another change is requested, and another one just before the magazine goes to print. What if there was a way to get the content out of InDesign, place it into a common content repository where editors could access it to make changes, and once changes are over, put content back into InDesign? This way, designers like Philip could concentrate on the creative work. And what if the common repository was a content management system with multi-channel capabilities like eZPublish? That is exactly what OpenMagazine does. It connects InDesign with eZPublish. How, you may ask? Well, roughly, InDesign gives you the ability to tag content. This tagging feature allows OpenMagazine to map InDesign content into eZPublish content and the other way around. For example, if an article is made up of image, title, abstract and text, those become attributes of an article object inside eZPublish. Now, I will not tell you any marketing fairy tales here. It's not like you plug it in and you can sit down and relax while it saves money for you. There is some work to be done before even plugging it in. The workflow needs to be analyzed before knowing if OpenMagazine can be of any help. Let's assume this is the workflow our client uses to produce their printed magazine. After analyzing it step by step, you can choose if and where it makes sense to apply OpenMagazine. OpenMagazine will need some setup time, during which InDesign templates are analyzed and standardized. It will then help saving time on some steps, while on others it will not add any value to the process. And since the content is managed inside eZPublish, the client can exploit its multi-channel capabilities and serve the content to a variety of channels and media. So, where are the advantages? Well, resource optimization. Everybody does what they do best. Content flow automation. No more copy and paste. Or maybe editors use InDesign to edit content. If it is like that, money is saved on InDesign licenses since all the editing is done inside eZPublish. More media means more potential reach. The impact of OpenMagazine depends on the type of publication. There are cases where a standardization of templates is easy. others where it's simply impossible. Also, you can have economies of scale getting into the picture. For those clients that manage a large number of magazines, the setup phase can be more efficient. This is a real case application, Vita Trentina. They went digital first with OpenMagazine. The numbers on the left indicate how much time they saved for those steps of their production workflow. And let me tell you, they were quite happy they took that journey. So, who is using it? We have Vita Trentina, which is the example we just saw. Then we have some other weekly religious magazine in Italy. We have Red House Marketing in Bahrain, and Novactive, which is an easy partner, will use it for a client in France. OpenMagazine is available on the Easy Market. Easy System is helping us marketing OpenMagazine, and in turn, we think OpenMagazine elevates eZPublish appeal for those magazine publishing companies that want to go digital. OpenMagazine is extremely flexible and adaptable to the need of every client. But clients might need to slightly change their workflow in order to optimize it. If they are not willing to do that, then OpenMagazine is not for them. And if you think OpenMagazine can add value to one of your projects, and if you need help with it, maybe we can do business together. By that we mean a collaboration that gives benefits to all of the parts involved. Thanks for listening.